Good evening, everybody. Welcome along to another stream. It is Thursday night, and it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Good evening to you all. But yeah, otherwise, I hope everyone's having a good time, having a good day off, especially in North America and US. For everyone else in the world, hope you're having a good evening or morning wherever you are. But for everyone else and for me also, right now, it's just business as usual. We're going to continue another 7 games against the BestBot tonight. We'll be playing games 58 to 64. So this is match day 9 of this series. And again, as always, you guys can predict in the Twitch chat as well. So good evening to Itchite and to my wife Elsie Shin in the chat. Already getting involved in the Finiverse game. Again, you all can get involved with that at any point during the stream. And as I said, we'll be running our prediction later on, so look out for that after game 1 or game 2 or something, and we'll get started on that in good time. So otherwise, I think the next thing we need to do is to get started. So for those that don't know, the score currently, we played 57 games. I've won 21 games. The BestBot has won 36. So we've got a little way to go. We're a bit behind. But there's still plenty of time to catch up, or fall further behind potentially. We'll see. But yeah, as I said, we're going to play another 7 games. So let's resume the series with game 58. Oh, okay, we have a bingo here. So I think thumped looks pretty good. Is there anything that's kind of... I don't know, I think this probably seems pretty good. I don't think we should think too hard about this. Okay, Woundier comes down, so bingo from the bot. So you're not the best ladders in the world, but play oboe here. It's 22. Yeah, I think this is probably it. Okay. Go into Violator. Do this T. Which actually gets blocked after that move. That's not ideal. Overlaid, I guess. On D. Is that the only thing? Might be the only one. Yeah, might just be the only one. I think I don't have much of a choice here. 62. Okay, go with that. Vauxhall comes down 48. It's almost as much as my bingo. I wonder what the best move is here. I mean, I could play Gag. I mean, is that too open? It might be a little bit too open. It leaves very good tiles, though. So the A and the E and the S hooks there. Very aggressive play. Don't know if I particularly like it that much, but I think it's gonna bingo a lot. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. I have to go a bit more aggressive here. Okay, so Bricky has come down. Another thing I could do is play Icy. Maybe here. It's 18. It's not great, but does a job of getting rid of some, but not so good tiles. Yeah, maybe so. Alright, let's go with it. So Errants would fit on Gauge. Oh, okay, so that gets blocked, but another space gets opened with id. So I can play Errants here. So Ranters I don't think plays anywhere. So yeah, I think that's the only thing I can really do apart from Partners, which opens up the 9 timer lane. I don't know, maybe Errants is not as good, but id kind of suggests the bot doesn't have any real high scoring tiles, so maybe playing this and opening up the triple is better here. So yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. But I don't really draw any big high scoring tiles. Bot plays Yorp. And the scores are relatively close again. Is anything here? I guess aspected would work on the P. So that kind of blocks off a bingo lane. Yeah, I don't really see much else, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna do this. It's my fourth bingo of the game, but I'm not actually that far in front. All my bingos haven't, well, apart from the first one, doesn't really score much. Yeah, we drew the Q now, which doesn't really play on this board particularly well. Yeah, so Gem 8 comes down 33 points. So I really would like to block off some lanes here. Something like Froth actually does a good job of blocking the T of Thumped. And I mean, I know there's not really an easy way to end with AE up here, but it does block that as well. So I think Froth does score pretty well. Hope to draw a U or an I or something. Okay, we got the U up at 83 now. The board is very tight. So Azan is the play. That actually does open up an S hook, which I think we'll need to address. Oh wait, I have equaled. I just realized that's gonna be the move, I think. Alright. Luckily I looked at the E there. That's the fifth bingo of the game for me. Lucky one to start with today. I'm gonna sim equal just to make sure it's best. You should never know. You should never know. Okay, wuss. So yeah, there's still one real bingo lane here that's at the bottom of the board. So I should really try and block that off. There is a pretty good chance at the bingo down here. If I don't play there. I can't really block it for many points either. 4 tiles in the bag. I could even play across here if I wanted to. Something like jar. fit, but again, bingos will still fit at the bottom of the board, so I think we're going to have to be a bit more thorough with the block here. Just not sure what I would play. But yes, good evening to Muppet Tentacle. Hope you're doing well. I'm assuming that you are not celebrating anything today. I just do gin here. I don't know. Well, my American co-workers are off. Okay. So pseudo holiday for me. That's true. It's always nice to have to go to work somewhere where a lot of people are off. It's like the Christmas holidays or something. It's like those are the days where I actually want to work because nobody else is around. It's basically a day off. Wait, so what is your job, by the way? I don't think I've ever asked you that. Well, what do you do for a job? As I tuck into my customary food that I have here. No one asked because it's so dull. I mean, I have no idea what it is, so I can't necessarily not ask if I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was dull or not. I work for a telecom writing documentation. Telecom writing. Wait, what does that even mean? Oh, okay. I work for a telecom as a documentation, right? Okay. Oh. So like the manuals and things, I assume. Or like how to do things, I assume. Is that mainly it? Like, or is it like SOPs and things? I don't know. Hey, it doesn't have to be exciting, you know? I mean, someone's got to do it. Training materials, there you go. Yeah, I mean, someone's got to train him. Even less exciting than this sounds. It's all good. Yeah, absolutely no judgment whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. I don't even think this is the right play. Is this even the right play? Oh, Bessonian would fit if I did this. Can't do that. Do far up here maybe? I don't know. Bonnies would still fit down here. I guess I had to play something like Riff. Does that block all the outplays? I can go up through the A here. I can do Tata. Or Batter. So I have outplays. I think this is probably one of the better plays, I guess. If there ever were any. Unless I'm missing something. Okay. Stop the bot from going out, but it did get 37 points. So yeah, I think that's what we need to do here. Okay. We needed just the 5 bingos to be a bit lucky in the first game tonight to win this one. I think it's the 3rd stream in a row where we've won the first game. And it's an 86-point victory. So, what is that? it puts me up to 22 wins, 36 losses, minus 20, 52. That's after one game. So what we're going to do, casual 5 exactly, and still a very long way to go on the spread, but you know, we're not going to talk about it too much. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is put out a prediction. So if you're out there watching right now, let's see, wait a minute. I think what I'm going to do is just make it a 3-way prediction this time. So let's put the prediction out now. Alright, so there's 3 different 3 prediction possibilities here for you to put your coins down on. So option 1 is 24 wins or more. Just need 2 out of the next 6. Option 2 is 23 to 23.5, and option 3 is 22.5 or fewer. So put your coins down on what you think the prediction result will be. Again, you have to reiterate that in all these match days so far, the first 8 match days, I've only won 1 of them. So I've won generally 2 or 3 games each match day. Notably, the last match day on Tuesday, I won the first 3 games, then lost the last 4. So yeah, we're going to try and win some more match days if we can. So yeah, that was game 1. That was game 58. Let's move on to game number 2 tonight. Okay, well, I'm not going to win too many games by drawing like this, so let's see what the bot does first. Expecting its customary short word starting, 1 vowel opening, or some kind of bingo. Yeah, we've got a lot of coins on option 1 right now. Clearly a lot of believers out there. Or maybe you just wishful thinking, potentially. So you can get involved with the prediction. Option 2 and 3 have no coins currently. Muffled Tentacles asking, did you have Thanksgiving dinner? Or Thanksgiving lunch? Okay, there's the bingo. It was more of a lunch today. We didn't want to hook too much. Or at all, really. So decided to go out for dinner. So go out for lunch this afternoon. Fancy restaurant, you know, in downtown New Orleans. The French Quarter. But yeah, it was nice. It was good. Mine was also lunch, so did Chai, yep. We just had leftovers for, mainly just had leftovers for dinner. I think one was Costco mac and cheese for dinner, exactly. Some fine dining for lunch, and then mac and cheese, Costco mac and cheese. That's all you need to. That's all you need. Okay, ore has come down. Okay, this is not necessarily a. I mean, I feel like the humans would sniff this out pretty easily, but I'm gonna play Burls here to set up my axe. I think normally you just play something like Blurs, but I think I'm gonna do this instead. I have Poleaxe now to play that. Already without the axe, there's not a particularly appetizing opening on that top right corner. So I think that's I'd say a decent chance that I can land with Poleaxe there, but we'll see. There we go. Alright. Love it when a plan works. Alright, 91 points. Boom. And we have a bingo now. So Insulter would play. I was just scared to ask if they enjoyed dinner more than lunch. I'll save our money next time. Yeah, we shouldn't ask. So we went to a fancy restaurant called Brennan's. Pub with the Bananas Foster. Oh wait, so this is 71. Let me just see if this is actually more. It's 76. And this is a bit more defensive as well, so I think I'm gonna go with this. You want to try that? Well, you need to get yourself over to New Orleans first. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this move here. Rebodied, okay. Okay, I have some of these ingredients. You should, yeah, and they would actually like. It's like a what's the one? Like tableside. They'll just do the big flame as well. So it's a nice spectacle for everyone to see. You're all set, it sounds like. Okay, I'm gonna pick Metro here, I think. It's 38. Alright. Oh. Letters have got worse. Good. Well, you can do it at your own leisure then. Okay, what do I play here? So an option I could play is Cap. I don't have the H. There's still 2 H's in scene. That will score a lot of points if I get hit with that. Not particularly loving that idea. I could also just play something like Fig, and that leaves a much better leave here. A half favorable draw will probably allow me to bingo somewhere. So I think I'm going to go with this. Not sure if that's gonna work. Viewly. Wow. Millie, I don't remember that being a word. But okay. Cool. I mean, if the bot played it, I'm not disputing it. Yeah, I think I have to play down here now. I think this is pretty safe to play. Still a lot of vows left, so I think I can do this and still potentially draw into something. Oh, not like that though. EHJP. Though I did just draw an H, but it doesn't really help me at the bottom of the board. Yeah, not ideal. I think Zol comes down. Supposed to do now? Good job, I guess. Pretty good. Okay, I think that might be the move. Yes. Okay, got the blank. Things like disputer, stupider would work. I noticed Coco has a championship next year. The 2026 has a ton of major tournaments, I guess. Yeah, they have the North American Collins Coco Championship or whatever it is. I don't know. The NAC. Yeah, so we saw that already too. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on next year. It's so yeah, we'll have to figure out how we're gonna split our time. Yes. That's exactly it. Wait, where is NAC being held again? In Minneapolis, there you go. Okay. Is that a better location for you? Is it further for you? I don't know. Than oh, that one is almost Canada, but you know the you know the border is pretty long, so it's still anywhere near Canada. That's almost Canada might not be in the right part to cross the border, but yes, true. Technically, my province border is Minnesota. Oh, I did not realize that. Did not know that. I can't find a 9 timer here. Picketed doesn't quite work. Q. Ontario is big. Still a 17-hour drive. Wow. Yeah, that's a long way. Alright, I'm gonna play stupider here. That's about as good as I can find, and there's no ass left either for Omar's. So, hopefully avoiding some kind of... Well, the bot does play R there, leaving 1 in the bag. And I'm only 9 points in front. The letters left are not particularly great. I can play Nuge. That's 30. The main problem is that I don't keep any vowels. Half the letters left are vowels, so only one tile left in the bag as well. I will go up by 39. I don't know how the bot is going to rack up that many points that quickly, but obviously would like to keep one of those vowels back, but it might not be possible. But yeah, I think I might have to go ahead and do this though. I think I just have to. Let's just go for it here. I can't see any of the other moves really being better than this. Okay, well. The bot immediately plays Dowing, and it gives me an outplay of, well, I have an outplay of Finn no matter what, so luckily I did draw into a vowel, and there's no sweat here. I have Finn and Doff at the bottom of the board for 19, which will see me through here. Just double checking if there's any higher scoring outplay. I don't think that there is. So I think that is another win under my belt here. 40-point victory. There we go. Now we're up to 23 wins. Spread of minus 2012. So that's the first two games already under my belt. 2-0 so far. So with the prediction, anyone that voted for option 3, which actually was nobody, 22.5 or fewer, that is not going to be the result of the stream tonight. We're currently on option 2. Again, nobody had voted for that one, so everyone has put all their votes on option 1. So just need one more win for that, and I've got 5 chances to do it. So let's move on to the next one. Game number 60. Okay. Something like Waj. I think Waj looks pretty good here. But the draw doesn't look very good either. Doesn't look good though. So again, if there's anyone else there watching right now, please feel free to say hello in the chat. Let me know how your Thanksgiving has gone today, if it is a public holiday that you observe. Oh wow, what is going on here? Okay. The bot has played Vang, one short of the double. I can only assume it has lots of constants and has an ass. I guess it's rolling the dice a little bit that I don't have an ass. And it would be right. So yeah, not sure what I would do here. Something like low, but that does kind of give up a lot of points next to it. Which, again, still might be better than giving up lots of points to an S-hook. So yeah, I think I have to go ahead and do this. I have to defend the S-hook. Hope to draw some constants this time. Okay. Don't draw many consonants. I do need a footing R for new relay. Okay, the bot does have an R, but doesn't put it in open space. So what do I do here? Is it due? Something like that? 14 points? I guess. I mean, it's really not a great deal else. I mean, I could play Duel or Dueler. Hmm. I think it's just fine though. It does take a bunch of hooks, but I think we have to go for it here. Okay. Jambies. Wait, I think ALBANY is good. A word? Am I imagining that? I think that's a word, right? Yeah, okay. I was thinking of those constant floating, constant floaters there. I was thinking that wasn't wasn't going to give me anything, but it did, fortunately. And I do get a little lucky here and draw the axe. That will go underneath ALBANY. So something like XO, if all stays the same. Punish if we're not doing James's. Yeah. I guess it didn't want to give away an easy or an easier 4-timer lane with the E there. I guess it could have just shifted everything down, but you know, I don't know. Okay, so Firm comes down. Well, Firm does take an eye hook. I don't see anything that's... I'm just kind of looking at it now. I don't see anything that's particularly great across there. So it might just have to be Axe and X, and I don't know exactly what letters I might need to draw into a bingo here, but I'm sure there's probably at least something. 50 points is a lot to give up if I don't play it, so I think I have to go with it. And actually the H I think is one of them. I have Offiura. That is very fortunate. Because I have it in two places now. I have it next to firm and above the K. 60, 86, so this takes an N hook as well. 86 and 89, so yeah, that's nice to have two different options available there. I think it also takes an S as well. I think. I'm more sure of the N, but pretty sure. Okay, well, that does make my decision a bit easier, since going either side of the M is now blocked. This really only leaves this one here as the most reasonable option now to play. And it does block off a lot of different things in the interior part of the board. I have Eidolon, which actually now plays in two different places. So I have underneath OK. Oh, Zane, there you go. So the N hook comes down for 83 points. So yeah, I have Eidolon. I guess it only fits in one place. So yeah, I don't think there's any hooks, any bingos, sorry, with the R. So I guess I have to play in the one spot above ALBANY. Does blow the board open a little bit more than I would like. Now that there are two two open 9-timer lanes. The bot did just play 6 tiles, so again the chances of it having a 9-timer I guess are not all that high, but again it will have a shot at a 9-timer on the next turn as well, at least. There are not that many E's left as well, so that might count against a 9-timer along the R of Xania with any kind of ERS ending words. And having an E in the 4th position in the top left area of the board might be easy to bingo through. So that probably will be the slightly more likely play. Place to play a 9-timer there. So the bot opts to not block any of those things. Again, that's kind of the standard play, I think, there. Makes perfect sense to not do anything with that. I can play something down here now, so I'm going to play like Re-Give. This blocks bingo lanes through the I as well of Eidolon. No space to bingo in column B anymore. So Vegia is also another option, but you could still bingo next to the IER technically, but I'm going to do this instead. So we'll start shutting things down a little bit. Again, the bot could still bingo on that R and still go on and win, even if it's not just a regular bingo hitting a triple. I'm going to have to block some things. The bot has now opened another 9-timer lane at the top of the board with a D in that spot now. So now it's kind of asking all the questions in terms of what should I really be doing here? Which is the most dangerous spot to play onto? So I could just play something like Biro. I could play something like Bort as well. Just bearing in mind that there are not that many vowels left. I could just keep a few extra vowels on my rack. That's totally okay also. The D in that 3rd spot doesn't seem as easy to hit as the R. There's also 3 T's left, so I'm okay with playing in T here. Could even play something like Abort, but I think Bort seems okay. There's 13 tiles in the bag. I could even just play another AO up just to get rid of another tile, make the game shorter. Hopefully, the A is not really a huge deal here. I still have hold more vowels than constants here, so probably we'll draw into 1 vowel and 3 constants or something. Actually, I draw into a blank. Sodality? Is that good? I feel like I'm getting that, might be getting that mixed up with a bunch of other different words, but I think that's a word. Okay, so the bot plays the end there, and I'm pretty sure Sodality is good. So we'll play that. Here we go. There's 1 tile in the bag. Puted comes down, and just ties left. I'm gonna play Chief here. That is 33. Let's just see again. The Chief does kind of give away some points as well. I guess it could still go out with TEILS here. That still scores a lot anyway, so Chief is not going to give away. Doesn't give away that many points. I need to get rid of my more bigger tiles here. I think that does a good job of that. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and do this. Maybe ethics or teals. Teals are still more anyway. 28 points. Okay, so that's 3 wins in a row for me. Again, this is the same as what happened in the last stream, where I have won the first 3 games of the evening, but I did end up losing the last 4. This is a 190 point victory, so this does a good job for my spread at the very least. We're now back below minus 2,000. So the score now 24 wins for me, 36 losses, minus 1822. And this does mean that I've got to 24 wins. So with the prediction, this is about as perfect as it gets. I have managed to win, and yeah, all of you get your coins back. So well done for doing that. What I might actually do is put out another prediction. We do have 4 games to go, so I'm going to do a bonus prediction for you all right now, and it's going to be almost the same thing, but with the numbers changed. Okay, let's put out another prediction. So again, if you guys are still out there watching, you got your coins back, or maybe if you were just started watching and didn't have time or weren't here early enough to get your predictions in, you can get involved with the bonus prediction tonight. This is the second one. And my potential saying it's basically impossible for the 3-0 reverse sweep to happen again. Well, I hold my beer. But yes, you guys can get involved with the prediction. The second prediction going on right now, and it's gone live. So if you think I'm going to win 26 or more, then vote for option 1. Option 2 is 25 to 25.5. And option 3 is that I'm not going to win anymore. I can at most tie 1 game. That's 24.5 or fewer. So get your A9 coins down on what you think the result will be. Okay, so that's 60 games under our belt already. We have 90 more to go in this series. But today we have 4 more. So let's move on to game number 4. Okay, so Hornets has come down. So the question is, do I play Jute or Jure? I think that's my main two options here. Because Jute would actually obstruct the S hook for Hornets. So I think I'm going to go with Jure. Let's go down this way instead. I was going to say that the R is a better floating tile for me, and I would actually have some bingos through the R instead right now, but I don't. Kui has just come down. So what now? So the problem also is that Kui ended up blocking Gleanies through the L, which was actually my only playable bingo, I think, at that time, before the bot played anything. So I think they're only, well, I want to try and score some points. Something like hoeing at least opens up the bottom part of the board. Keeps 2 E's, but I think we can live with that. I could also just play off 2 E's, like G. And this is actually a very strong leave, so maybe this is slightly better here. I was going to say that I think a lot of 2-letter draws there would almost give me a bingo. And I do have a bingo here. So I have Yesing. And that plays on Hornets. That's going to get 105 points if it's not blocked. But of course the bot does block it. And I don't think I have a place for it now. Maybe Guineas. I might just have to try and score some points here. Bot does have the Q and has a place for it. So we have coins on options 1 and 2 as of right now. So again, if you want to get involved with the prediction, then you're going to have to do that very soon. There's a bunch of people watching on YouTube right now as well, so welcome along. Feel free to say hello in the chat if you are willing and able. But also, if you want to get involved with the prediction that we have going on right now, you're going to have to get yourself over to twitch.tv/Justinian9 and go from there. Get yourself logged in, go and watch from there. And there's a prediction that's currently available, so go do that and get some coins down on what you think the result will be for the evening. Have Aranes, that comes down. Isai is a really high scoring play without really having to do too much. Doesn't give away much either. But luckily I have something on that turn. Back in the game, I guess, for now. 26 points behind though. Well, the bot just plays X. Not what we wanted to see, but I guess I can play Pack now. That is 34. I think I need to block the triple here. Well, those are not too bad, I would say, at least. So I think we're going to go with this. So I have Dovelet that plays underneath Isai, so Nide and IO, which is generally an area that the bot is not really going to use unless it's going to bingo there, because it's not a great opening, so it doesn't really want to play around with it too much in that area of the board. But yes, if you are, we see more coins now in option 1. So again, option 3 still has no coins on there. And feel free to vote for it if you want some value. Okay, Vault comes down above Arraigns, which is almost duplicating what my rack is, actually. I guess we'll do Dovelet like this. Up by 23. Oh, of course, the bot bingos with the one floating tile that's there. Ah, that is not good. It's a little unfortunate, but, you know, here's what it is. So the question is, what do I play now? Because at this moment in time, there are not many places to actually play onto right now. I could play something like Dune. That would at least get rid of the U that I have on my rack, which is never a good tile to have. Oh, not through there, sorry, through the N. Let's go 24. But I could also play Went as well for a little bit more. That's 31. There is still a Z unseen as well, so that could still be a way back for me to come back in this game. I do like playing Went here because I think it does use up a lot of the kind of good spots on the board. So the bot doesn't just have easy points to kind of just take away from the next turn very easily. So I think I'm going to play Went here, just for more defensive purposes. Okay, so I have the word buddied now. Although I don't think it plays anywhere. Again, hoping that the bot will do something to open up the board in some way, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Okay, so Worm has come down. Can play Dumbed. Wow, what do I... Is there anything else here? So the main problem here is that there's only one E left. But I do need to get rid of these Ds, so I think I have to play this. It's 36. It keeps me kind of within range. Again, we're kind of hoping to draw the Z or the blank. Playing off 5 tiles will help. Yeah, not this time, unfortunately. Down by 18 now. Got a little bit of work to do here. Okay, a Guti has come down. That kind of blocks off the kind of sneaky bingo lane on row 4. So yeah, I do really need to try and get that Z. I can play something like Dino here, so I was going to think about playing Dune earlier. This kind of scores the same number of points. So yeah, we just have to kind of roll the dice a little bit here, I think. There's just not many ways to get back in this game, and at least this kind of makes up a few points on the scoreboard. Okay, so we do get the blank. The blank is on my rack now. That at least gives me some hope. Oh, I have a bingo now. Cairo, I have Comitial. This is 86 points. Wow. I was not expecting an opening here. A very favorable opening for me here. 3 tiles in the bag. I'm going to score 86. I'll go up. Instead of being down by 43, I'll go up by 43 with only 3 tiles on my rack. It's pretty much game over if the bot doesn't have the Z. I'm expecting the bot will probably have it and will score like 40-50 points with it. I just need to hopefully be able to bingo, just go out next turn. But I think this is pretty much the best I'm going to get from this rack, so I'm going to have to hope to draw something good. Okay, so raise comes down. And I have an outplay here. I can play fat right here. 21 points. And the bot will give me 16 points. Alright, I think that is good enough for another win. Alright, there we go. Boom. So, Muffin Tentacle was right that lightning was not going to strike twice in 2 match days straight. So we've actually gone a bit further and we've actually won a 4th game in a row. Lucky to have 2 spots for FAP. Yes, I mean there was the most like frequent tiles that were left were the F and the A. So I knew that I could play far. Either where raise players or just next to Comitial, and I would get at least 28 points if the bot does something like this and then can't go out. But yeah, FA and something was always going to go out most of the time, either where I played it or here. So yeah, and I was kind of at least lucky, and also far players in this kind of sneaky spot above Agouti as well. So getting the F and the A was definitely helps on this board. But yeah, yeah. I mean, just fortunate that I was even probably more lucky to actually get a bingo down on that penultimate move, which now puts me up to 25 wins. It's a 24-point victory. So my spread now minus 1798. We're up to 25 wins, 4 wins straight. You guys, and the prediction is still ongoing. So I guess now that no one's going to vote for option 3 because that is no longer possible. So that would be silly to vote for that anyway. We still have coins down on option 1 and 2, which can both still happen. So again, get yourself involved and get predicting on what you think the result will be. So yeah, that's 4 wins in a row to start the evening. So let's continue with game number 5. Okay. Not minus 2,000 yet. Okay. So I think puffed is actually now not a word, if I remember right. Even though some people might say that is more like something disappearing or like a noise. But we can play poof instead. I guess it doesn't really matter where, because the S can go on either side. So yeah, maybe this. guess Pood is also an option, but I don't think it really is any better. Doesn't take an S anymore? Does it not? So is it just a standalone word? Oh, okay, I did not. I actually probably even forgot about that also. Yeah, it's hard to keep remembering what a word still. Okay, Gaunter plays above Puff. Sudden happening, yeah, exactly. It's just a standalone word now. Okay, so what next? I don't have any letter that goes underneath the G to go to the triple. The only thing I can really see here is to play something like Deb. I have the E hook for it as well. The leave is not that bad. I also did try to look for 9-letter words through these 2 tiles in the middle of the board, but I don't see anything, so I think this might be it. Okay, I just drew the Q, which doesn't really play anywhere. So it might be something like Corm. That's 29 points. Oh, good, yeah, good evening, IP Disciple. Good to see you. Yes, and happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And to all those that are also in the US celebrating that today. Okay, so need that U to be kind of further out so I can play through it. But yeah, not quite far out enough. Oh man, I don't know what to do here. Maybe something like comma. So that might be 27. I don't know. It's not great. Yeah, okay. Oh boy. Oh, good evening to X Typo. Good to see you here. Okay, I think I have. Do I play Vox? I think I just block this spot and then deal with the rest of it later, I guess. Want a challenge on Sheeny? Oh man. They put it back in NWL. Oh. Yeah, it's just really hard to really keep track of. Even as a person that doesn't play NWL or WoW, like, I hear about it being talked about again, and I'm like, oh, I guess it came back, or maybe it never left, or I don't know. It gets confusing even for me, and I don't even Not even part of it. Okay, Aita has come down. Don't see anything great here. Maybe just Vend and Vita. Just trying to score some points. Hoping for an I or a U or something that will help me out. Okay, there's an I. I don't even know what a Shini even is. Like, they're taking all these words out and I didn't even know that they were not nice words, so to speak. Okay, Trebadic has come down. Better not to define. No, don't define it. No, you don't have to. Don't do that here. Do I put QIS here? I mean, I have to get rid of this Q. This is killing me a little bit here. Just keeping hold of it. I mean, the bot can also just play the Q underneath, but I think I just have to get rid. And yes, of course, I get rid of the Q and get the U. Would have been useful on that last turn. Inverse woo. 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 Okay. Yeah, this is not a great game, but again, we've been lucky in the first 4 games so far today. We've won all 4. But yeah, a game like this is probably going to happen eventually. I can't even play Was. I can't even play Was anywhere. That would be nice. Oh man, what I can do is play Z. I could play Z and set up my M. I mean, it's not really much of a setup, but there are no... The other M has already been played. This might just be a way to kind of do something about the top left part of the board. I mean, I don't know what I'm even going to play there, but I have to force something. That leave is scary, yeah. It's not leaving me with much. I mean, I would have had Gork or Mork. Well, actually, no, that wouldn't work because the W's there. What do I actually have then? Like Gorm? Is that what? I don't really have much. Gorm, that's 36. Gotta threaten something at least. I'm struggling to find any openings. Or to create any openings here. I mean, keeping KWW is not going to be, it's not going to land any bingos anytime soon, let's say that. Okay, thermals comes down. Okay. Kelp. I don't think pikey is a word now. I think that got this. I think that also got taken out. Oh, pesky though. I mean, again, I'm keeping all these W's, which doesn't really help. But I don't know. Just try. I don't have any vowels now, even though there's like a whole bunch of vowels left. Josha. Oh, there we go. That one's for you, Exotypo. Okay. What is happening here? Not a lot, it seems. Maybe Lou. Oh, I just drew even more consonants. Man. 3 tiles left. Oh, man. Okay. This is a bit rough, but, you know. It is what it is. Let me just put defog. Maybe I play Grise, hopefully to go for more vowels in the bag. I don't know. Wow, the bot has pretty much all the vowels. Lose with dignity. I'm not sure if that's possible here. But, you know. It's okay. It's all good. Is there an out 2 here? I don't think I can get rid of enough tiles to be able to do that, though. The problem is I could actually get stuck with some tiles here. If I don't play my L's, I might actually get stuck with them. Weird move. Weird things here. So I think I'll have to play twin here and keep the G because the G will go out, will go in multiple places, but the L does not really play in hardly any places. So I don't know if that's even. I mean, I can play Lily here. Maybe this is better because this actually blocks DAC and also AUA. And I'm threatening twig or twin there, so I think I have to play the L's now. Okay, so it decides to block a lot of the moves that I have there. Our the AUA goes here. That might be the only outplay for the bot. Although I'm not sure I can actually block that. Could do something like GI. I can do E-new as well as a place to get rid of my W. I don't see another outplay for the bot here, so I'm going to try and stop it from going out with this. Place the U. Okay, I have to play. Oh, the bot can play A. It can play like Allah or something. So I think I'll just play the W here. Go. Okay. I at least got to 300 points, despite losing by a lot. So we'll put that on the as a result now. So the 176 point loss. 176. Miss Toi, -1 to the gulags you go. Wait, where was that? Oh, Toi here? Oh, right, I see. Yeah. I see. Yeah, I missed that. Not gonna beat Nigel doing this, am I? Those points add up after a while. Okay, that's the first game I've lost today. So that's taking us to game 5. We're now 4-1 against the bot. I've just updated the score on the screen, so we're now at 37 losses. Spread now kind of pushing minus 2,000 again. We're back at minus 1974. So that is 5 games that we've played now. We've got 2 more to go. And the prediction is still ongoing. I mean, it's actually now finished, but so thank you to everyone that got involved for the second bonus prediction. But yeah, let's move on to the penultimate game for tonight. So yes, again to all the watchers right now. Again, I hope you, if you observed this today, hope you've all had a good and happy Thanksgiving. Okay, hoodies come down. Yeah, I don't think that's the word. Bendy? Or just make blonde? Just make blonde here? Keep the E. Don't love it, but I might have to do this. Could easily get hit with a 4-timer here. This is the problem with this move. Just hoping the bot has kind of bad tiles. Okay, so Jello comes down. He did have an E, but didn't play it in the spot that we were thinking he might play in. So there's other options here, like Louis is 12 points. I can just hook it on there, but like there's nothing that, I don't see a word that really does too great there. Oh, but that was the word that was came up on the stream, didn't it? Somewhere, was it for Worlds or something? I think I found that one. Or saw that one at least. Oh, I don't really love the move of Louis here, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh man. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this. It's just a bit dangerous also because it opens up the triple. But if the bot opens up the triple, then I have bingo lanes to play on too. Hope to draw into at least another battle to him. You have Minies. Get an Indium. It's an interesting idea. I didn't see that. Okay, well, got lucky this time. It actually worked out. Interesting move though. Why did it do that? Because it could just play PIS and would have scored 2 extra points. That's a weird play. What is it doing? Yeah. I don't think it's trying to block the M. I'm not really sure what that move is trying to do. Maybe it's playing proverbial 3D chess with me here and I don't understand what's going on. But I don't get it. Feel free to enlighten me if anyone in the chat can work that out. But otherwise, I think I'm going to play Paya here. This keeps things tight. There's pretty much no place to bingo on this board. Take a 40-point lead on a very tight board. On a board that where really the bot's going to have to open up something here. Most of the time it will have to. Wait, I can actually go the other way. So, wait a minute, let me just think. I just noticed this. Yeah, I don't think I can play anything that way though. See, I think it's just going to be Paya. Yeah, it's a very standard classic bot move. That doesn't really make too much sense, but I don't know. I'm just gonna trust that the bot knows what it's doing. I mean, it could be setting up an ING. I don't know. But it could do that by playing PIS anyway. Or maybe it thinks that playing PIS will give away more points. I don't really think that's either the case either. But we do know that it does have another S, because it wouldn't play the S otherwise. So now the bot has played Ike, opening up another S hook That seems more like what it probably should be doing. I'm going to make Tav here. This will at least kind of neutralize that spot, whilst kind of allowing me to pad for time here and try and get my letters in a good shape, in better shape. I mean, it could be setting up the Z or the Q or something. That probably is most likely what is the case. Interesting. So it plays it. So does it have the Z? It's setting up like ZO or something, but that doesn't seem like a right play either. Wow, what am I supposed to do here now? Am I supposed to lose points on this? I mean, obviously the bot has an S. I think I have to do something down here, even if it's something kind of looking like garbage here, like add. I mean, the bot just scored 17. I'm gonna get 15 for this. Again, I would just neutralize that spot. Maybe that's all I need to do. I have things like I can probably play something like or up here later on. It's not a big deal. I can just coast along with this turn. And again, try to improve on my rack, which I think I have been doing. Okay, there's the S. But I think I will need to play my I here. Again, not to open anything up. I've got a slight lead. The question is, do I get rid of the T or the N here? I think I have to do this because then I have the N to go underneath. And that allows me to score more points next time. So I've overran. Again, no space to play it. And we don't necessarily need space to play anything right now. We just, you know, wasting time in this part of the game. Okay, so EE has come down. Good thing I kept the N because now I have a letter that will play here. Although I don't have particularly amazing options to play a word down there though. The reason I played PS is Monte Carlo related. I mean, is it just because everything was so similar? And then just at that moment in time, it was just so happened to be the best one? I mean, that's the only thing I could think of, really. Maybe just nav. That also just blocks a lot of stuff. Neutralizes the bottom part of the board. There's again no places to bingo on this board. The real main spot now is this V. So like Varroa looks pretty good now, but I'm pretty sure the bot's gonna go here. Again, lucky I drew an N. Oh, it doesn't go there then. Okay, so I'm gonna play Varroa. I think that's the right play. I mean, you just gotta watch out for the Z. But I do need to play some tiles and try and go for those blanks. Yeah, PSI kind of, yeah, it does kind of allow you to play underneath. I mean, I'd have to have the P. If I have the P, then it makes my life a lot easier. Wish I did to go above PSI as well. But yeah, there wasn't really many places to go. So I guess it was just thinking defensively it's worth it to play that. Interesting. Saito comes down. Okay. Interesting, there are no more eyes left. You want to use the underlap minis, which you're like never gonna do. That's true. That is true. Hmm. So what now? Do I play Owl? Should I even be remotely worried about bingos ending with a W? I don't think so, should be. And there's an easy E spot here for Wax and Knave. Or Nav. I could play Navu, actually. That actually looks pretty good. And it scores more. This is actually better. Okay. This looks good. And now I have the Z. So I could just plop the Z here for 31. Again, I'm 50 ahead, and this is a lot of points on this kind of board. So yeah, this is... If the bot decides not to do anything remotely useful with the board right now, then I'm looking in very good shape. I mean, something like Burr looks also very strong. Oh, wow. That's what... So that was why it played PSI. That was why. With 2 blanks. Calliopesis. Okay. That was the master plan. You're wrong, actor typo. It wasn't anything to do with heuristics. It wasn't anything to do. It was this. It was baiting me to put the P there and then bingo through it. That was the master plan here. Now we know. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. Okay. Again, this is not... I mean, literally only one person in the world is ever going to make this play. And we all know who that is. But generally speaking, that will never be an option for anyone else on the planet. But I think I still have to play Burr here. I probably should wait for a better opportunity to play my Z. I mean, this Z spot will probably not go away. I mean, well, actually the bot could still play there with like a T, maybe. Or an A. Huh. Could just play Zoo as well. Maybe Zoo is better here right now. Is that better right now? I have to block this spot. I think it's a bit dangerous. Especially if the bot has the T or the H, it can play something through there for a lot of points without really giving up much. Okay, I'm gonna have to hurry here. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this. Oh man, picked up another U. Picked up UN. Okay. Not ideal. Ooh, AR. Wow, he must have some good tiles. That's a little worrying. I'm not sure there's much I can do about it. I can play Bugle. So at least scores a bit more. But the leave again is pretty terrible. Maybe I need that E in case I can bingo through to that R. Maybe Burr is still fine here. Picked up the other U. Okay. Oh, I'm thinking about playing Nug here, but there is still an S on scene. It doesn't feel like the right play. The bot must be close to something at this stage. Unglue? Is that a word? Unglue? But there's a lot of vowels. A lot of consonants, sorry, left. Oh man. It's not looking too great for me here. Problem with gun is also that it is easy to kind of parallel play next to it if you have the O. Although if the bot doesn't have the O, then that spot could be mine. Easy points for me. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this. It's because I'm running out of time. Oh. Do I have here? Do I have anything? So co-endure doesn't fit. Deuteron won't fit either. I don't think there's anything with the ass. So, yeah, this might not be... This might be a lost game here. I think the bot's gonna go out, isn't it? So just don't have enough time to work out what to do here. Oh man, damn! Thought I had it on the ropes for a long time there, apart from the end. Maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. Maybe I should have done something with the art. I don't know. Yeah, this would be an interesting one to analyze later on, after the fact. But yeah. It's one of those games where you kind of like, well, maybe I could have done better with that. I don't know. Alright, so that's a 47-point loss. So we're back to a spread that's now below minus 2,000. So we're down to 38 losses, minus 2021. And for the prediction, we're still toying with options 1 and 2 right now. We're currently in option 2, which is 25 to 25.5. Option 1 is 26 wins. So we have one more game to go. Game 64, and we'll start that right now. What is this? Lima? You can play Ima or Imit. All valid words here. But I think Lima might be the play here. Okay. High Wart. I'd be surprised that stayed open, to be honest. What's probably going to play something parallel to Lima, and we'll disrupt it somehow. There we go. Okay, so it does get blocked. Maybe Wop. I'm sure those definitions really enlighten you to what the real meaning is. I love it when those definitions just kind of go in circles. So thanks. Thanks for enlightening me, and I still am none the wiser. Okay, I have Eatery. Pretty garbage draw there of AEE on a normal rack like this, but Eatery still does play. And it does play here, so I think... Wait, let me see. I'm going to play it. Guess I play it here. Is that right? Yeah, I guess I have to play it here. Okay. So in terms of the triple, the best case scenario is to draw the F, but if does get blocked though. You might be right, IP Disciple, you might be right. I have no clue. To me personally, that definition makes no sense. But again, I simply might just not be educated enough to to know. I got no clue. I'll just stick to Scrabble, you know. Beg for 31, scores well, keeps some decent tiles. Yeah, I guess. Really want to get rid of those 3 tiles. Unfortunately, just drew another U, which is not good. Well, I do have a word here. I have Sestui for 39. That scores very well. Again, lots of S's, lots of blanks still unseen. Good chance you can draw into another one of those with a 6 tile play. And scoring almost 40 points. Looks very good. Don't see any other moves on the board that score that much, so I think we might try and do this here. And yep, don't draw any S's or blanks with that one. But at least we draw some other things that we can play here. So like buy is an option. He scores decently. Yeah. Can play Buick down here too, if that gets taken out. It's 29. So despite the kind of ugliness of the tiles, there's a few ways I can score some points. Okay, so Clivia has come down. Interesting move. That's taken S. Just wondering if I should be trying to block this off a little bit here. Or if I should just be playing something across here, like Fundy. That looks actually very good when I look at it more now. That actually does block that bingo lane. That's way better than anything else that I've suggested already. So let's do that. Okay, don't draw any Q. Draw the Q. Have QI down here now as well, but still not a great deal else. Okay, exert comes down. So I think it's still QI. I think that looks good. So there's a few things here, like I could even play Drib as well. That scores 36. But I think, oh man, yeah, I think and I keep the Q and the U together, so that's actually not the worst thing in the world. Doing QI here doesn't score much more, I don't have a great next play. So I'm actually thinking about playing Drib. Here I could draw into some vowels and play off the Q somewhere else. Or I could draw into another I. But this is really neat. I think we can do this. Also, the interesting thing here is that I'm actually kind of, I mean, again, depending on what the bot does, hopefully it doesn't do anything too crazy here. But I'm also one move away from just blocking off the board completely. Like if I play like something like Nop, the bottom corner, it will block the bingo lanes from down from the R and the T of Exert. Or any kind of miracle bingos above Gunda, starting from the O. So that's, you know, an option. Okay, so Herd comes down. That doesn't do really too much, but I think that I'm going to have to play Nop here. I'm going to have to start closing things down. I draw into some vowels now. That's good. And I do have the Q. I can also play something like Cat up here for 39. That kind of corners off the board up at the top as well, in case the bot decides to play something up there. But yeah, I'm up by 50 here. Yeah, this is kind of very reminiscent to the last game. Very tight board. No real place to bingo. 2 blanks unseen. But all we have to do really is try and keep things moving. Okay, Alpi has come down. Which is Akwe? That's 41. I think I have to go with this because I would like to try and draw into those S's and blanks. Like I need to play with more tiles. This scores more. Also, I think there's a G hook for this as well. Slightly interesting. But yeah, I think I'm going to play Akwe. Ooh, okay, just your 1S. Might have to intervene this part here and try to play something like out. The 39. I also have the S as well. Oh, there we go. The one time I don't block anything, it bingoed. Okay. Could have played QAT there, potentially. But actually, it would have bingoed with Stone Rag anyway. But in any case, what are we going to do now? Still an S and a blank unseen. The bot has just drawn a lot of tiles here. So what do I do? I think I have to play off 4 tiles. It could be something like Whist, maybe. I'm kind of worried about drawing another I, so something like playing off the I would be okay. This leaves 1 in the bag. I'm trying to maximize my chances of drawing an S or a blank, or one of the maybe higher scoring consonants to score well with. Maybe the H is probably good for me here. So yeah, I think we're going to go with this. Okay, I drew the blank. That's good. Drew the Y as well. There's high scoring players with Sestuis, so like Bash or something. Looks pretty good for the bot here. Again, there's 1 tile on the bag. It's going to try and work out what it can do next. It is 37 points behind, so it does need 2 good scores. I think the H is actually worth quite a lot on this board, but I have to see what it does now. I mean, it's going to go through all the different endings, all the different possible end games now, and go with the option that wins most of the time. And we're just going to have to hope that whatever outcome it comes up with does not win. At least in this game we have plenty of time to figure this out. But I'm pretty certain it's going to have to play something with the S here. Otherwise I'm going to just hit that spot myself. Like, not saying this is the best play, but I could do something like this for 29. It's going to be very hard to come back from because the S is not really worth much here. You're going to have to cash that in now, I think. But I'm also going to have to come up with a more elegant out and two that will hopefully win the game. But yeah, it's gonna be a grandstand finish here, I think, for this final game. Again, it really depends on what the bot's gonna play. It potentially might have too many vowels at the end of the game as well, so it's quite possible that if it plays at the bottom of the board, it might keep 3 vowels and 1 consonant or something like that. Because the endgame timing now becomes very important. So yeah, not surprised that the bot is going to take a lot of time on this turn. But yeah, also I'll kind of say this now whilst we're waiting for the BestBot. But again, this is the last game of the evening. If you enjoyed the stream and don't already follow this channel, please hit that follow button right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're gonna come back again on Tuesday for more games against the BestBot, so make sure you're around for that. Okay, so looks like Bash has played again. This is kind of what I said. It's going to be short of consonants. It has Unai. It also has Unsia to go out here. So it has that through the C for 7 points. So that's going to be a bit of a problem to kind of deal with on this final turn. So how do I block this spot effectively and also score enough points to win the game? That's really going to be the question here. The option is fly, but I don't know where I can go out next turn. At least blocks the spot, but gotta have to think of an out and two here. It's gonna have to be something like playing through all these tiles here and doing something crazy. I don't really know yet. But I also cannot score enough points to just outrun Unsia. I can't just play something like Owl here because it doesn't score enough. I can't go out. Can't play something like Alco. It doesn't really do enough. Like Ally. Illy. 9 points. I can play Vocab to go out. I don't think that's enough though. So 9 points. Wait, is this enough? The bot will play Unai for 12 points. And I think that's still enough to win. Is that right? Unai? Nine. Need to find some kind of incredible outplay here, like something through here. Like Inconi would work here, but I can't block this. Can't block Uncia though. Caney, Oni. Oh man. That's crazy. Icy? Maybe Icy? Does that do enough? Does Icy work? Because I can go out with the Y here, and I can go out with Volar as well. Is that gonna work? So Volar and something like Overly I think is good. So okay, I need to work this out. I think this is my best chance. So this is 8 points. So I go to 371. It can't block both of them though, right? I don't think it can block them both. How can it block both? It doesn't open anything new. So the bot can't go out with the I or the Y. Again, I don't think the bot can go anywhere else. Yeah, I think this move would work. Because Volar up here would score, how much is that? That's like almost 30 points. We're gonna tie the game almost with this. And Overly is 24. So the bot's not gonna get that many points and it can't go out. So surely this is it. Again, very interested to see if this is really one of the best plays here, but I think this works. Alright, I'm gonna go with it. Okay, fingers crossed here. Okay, so it tries to block one of the spots. This is probably one of its highest scoring plays anyway. So I have Overly. I think this is it. I think I did it. I managed to work it out. Yes. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, that means I managed to pull out a win in at the death. It's a 17-point win, which means tonight we will end the stream on 26 wins, 38 losses, and a spread of minus 2,004. That is my current record as of right now. Today we won the first 4 games. We lost game 5 and 6 and just won the 5th game of the evening. So this is the first time in this series I've gone 5 and 2 against it. Again, this also means that if you vote for option 1 in the prediction, which is 26 or more, that is the prediction result tonight. So well done to you. Thank you, Itchite, for dropping in tonight. Again, hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving. But yeah, that's about it for my stream. We've got through the 7 games tonight. We'll be back again on Tuesday for another 7 games. We'll be playing games 65 to 71. Hopefully this is gonna begin the ascent up to closing up the gap to the BestBot. But yeah, we're edging closer and closer to the halfway stage. Halfway stage of this series, and we'll be back for match day 10. It's saying, oh yeah, there were like 10 relatives over for lunch. Was good. That's glad to hear. That's exactly what Thanksgiving's for. It's for spending time with your family. That's good to hear. Glad to hear that. Again, hope you all out there, especially the US watchers right now, had a great Thanksgiving today as well. Again, if you have enjoyed the stream and don't follow this channel, please hit that follow button right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get more people watching Scrabble on all the platforms. We also are streaming on YouTube as well, so if you're on there, then go subscribe to my channel. Another way you can also help the channel is to become a subscriber. So if you have an Amazon Prime account and you're not using it for anything for Twitch right now, you can link your accounts, and you're not subscribed to anything. It's just literally a free subscription for the month. Please consider subscribing to this channel as well. Make sure you have your Amazon Prime, because it's Black Friday, I think, tomorrow or today now. So hopefully you're gonna have some good deals. And yeah, you can also give some bits as well. That's also completely up to you as well if you want to help do that. So again, thank you all for watching, and also thank you to those that got involved with the Infinity Wars game that's above my head. Let's go and see what we can do in terms of raids. Okay, let's go raid Exotypo. He is playing some music right now, and he's got some Infinity Words game on the screen. So let's go raid him. Again, thank you all for watching. Whether or not you're watching this live or after the fact, appreciate you being here, taking the time to do this. And I hope to see you next time on Tuesday night for those 7 games. And until then, hope to see you around. Take care of yourselves and good night.